As a kid, I've with all like combining a few years, I've probably lived in Romania for like 2 or 3 years combined, if you add up all the times. So I lived there with my grandparents and my two sisters. That it's in itself has had a big impact on just the way I view things and just the relationships that I made as I lived there. Romania is known as a very beautiful country. It's nice just driving through Romania, for example, is quite an experience just to see all the landscape and just to see everything, just looking through your window and just to see how how the climate slowly changes from one side to another. It's very beautiful altogether. I went to Romania for 3rd grade, and that was a very interesting experience for me. I was really excited to be back because both of my sisters were in Romania, so they hadn't seen me for like about a good year. A lot of kids knew that I was coming in there, so basically me being in that class, I was singled out because I was the American kid. So for some reason, I suddenly had this sort of popularity, sort of something special about me versus them because I was the only guy that had this background with America. In Romania, it was just a different experience for me than it was living here, I would say. You can go like 1 hour out of the city and you already hit like rural homes and rural roads, and the infrastructure is different. The way that people live is different compared to the way they live in the city. So it's like a whole different style of living. My grandparents actually have a house that's about like an hour away from where they live in the city called Cluj-Napoca. It's like, I believe it's in the northeastern part of Romania. One thing that I particularly miss about growing up in Romania was going outside with my grandfather and my sisters, and especially in the winter time, for example, we would go sledding, so my grandfather would take us. There's certain values that I learned growing up in Romania. One of them being just being close to family. Family's always been an important aspect for me. My grandpa, he's funny and he likes to tell jokes, kind of. He also like taught me a lot of things, like little poems, for example, in Romanian. My grandma's just a very energetic person. She's just fun to be around. I think one thing I miss about them is just watching them argue. It's funny when it's kind of like a sweet argument or something like that. I treasured the moments when they got along. That was always a blessing. You know, you just see them, like my grandfather give my grandma a kiss. They both played their part in raising me and my sisters. Family is one of the most important things for me as far as my identity. It's a part of me that'll always be there. So they've definitely had a big impact on me. Now I realize how important it is to have family that really wants the best for you. I love just going back and just showing them my appreciation and just how much I love them. Ieri plimbându-mă pe stradă, mă întâlni cu un grănicer. Tânăr, frumos ca și o floare, mă duc mamă după el.